Hey guys, and welcome back to another classic gold making video. In this one, I'm going to be showing you a really good farm to do at level 60. Before we get into it, I'd just like to mention that I have a gold making guide for classic. Now this will work in classic era and also in hardcore, and that'll be the first link down below. However, let's get right into this video. So the item that we're going to be farming is the Eye of Shadow. Now you can sell the Eye of Shadow on the auction house and to other people. Now this is worth a lot of gold because it is used to create a staff, which is really good. Now there's two spots to farm this. The first spot is in Winter Springs on these two mobs here, so the two demon mobs and the succubus. And then there's another spot in Blasted Lands where you can farm this guy right here, and he also has a chance at dropping the Eye of Shadow. We're going to be doing the spot in Winter Springs, so it's right down the bottom here at this location. Now you're going to need to be level 60 to do this. Now you can do this solo if your class can kite, so classes like Frost Mages work really good here. Well, any mage works really good here. Hunters, other casters can do this if you know how to kite on them classes. If you're not one of those classes that can kite, what you'll want to do is come here, so like say if you're a warrior, you'll want to partner up with a healer and come farm these mobs. Now you can do this in a group, or you can do it like 2-man, 3-man, and what you would do when you're doing this is as soon as someone gets it, they could either go sell it and split that with the group, or what you could do is have like a free-for-all, and whoever gets the loot gets it for themselves, and then they go sell it and keep it to themselves. There's a few ways to go about it. If you're going to be doing this in hardcore, you probably want to do this with a healer, even if you are a class that can kite, just in case something bad happens, like you run out of mana or just something happens and you need healing. You could die because they are elites and they do hit a lot. But if you're just doing this in classic era, you'll be able to just come here, solo this, and it doesn't matter if you die or not, and you'll be able to make a lot of gold from this. So the Eye of Shadow is worth a lot of gold in classic era on all the realms, and it's most likely going to be worth a lot of gold in hardcore when that comes out. So this is a really good farm to do. It's always been a good farm to do, but it is RNG, so it's not like you can just farm this for 5 minutes and expect to get one. You want to come here and farm it for like an hour, maybe even 2 hours, and try your luck at getting it. It is RNG at the end of the day, so you could get it pretty soon, or it could take a couple of hours to get one to actually drop. You want to make sure that you're fairly geared when you're doing this. The more geared, the better. I'm doing this on a mage right now that just has PvP gear, so pretty much full blue gear, and it does this fine. So you don't have to have crazy gear, as long as you have some decent gear at level 60, like level 60 gear, then you should be absolutely fine doing this. Now the Eye of Shadow sells really good up on the auction house because of how rare it is. That is why the price is worth so good, and a lot of people are going to want this. Like even in classic era, they still want this because the staff is absolutely amazing. So I believe you use it and you can do like a quest thing, and then it will reward you with a really good staff, and that is why the Eye of Shadow is worth so much gold. Anyways, let me know down in the comments if you'd like to see more classic era gold farming videos and also hardcore gold farming videos. My plans are to be playing a lot of hardcore, and my main goal is to get to level 60, preferably on a mage and a paladin, and to make a whole heap of gold and trying to be one of the richest people on my realms in hardcore. So we'll see how we go. Super excited for it. Let me know down in the comments if you're going to be playing hardcore to yourself. I'd really like to know. However guys, I think this is where we're going to end this video for now. So this is just a farm for all them level 60s that want to come try their luck at a really valuable item. It's a really good farm and I highly recommend it. If you'd like to learn how to make a lot of gold in classic era and in hardcore, then check out my complete gold making guide for classic. It goes over everything I know about making gold in Classic in a lot of detail. It'll teach you how to get started with all your add-ons, the best classes, the best professions, the best way to make gold with professions, the best gold farms, just a whole heap of things about making gold in Classic.